Hey guys, it's LynkPlaysGames. Welcome back to my channel. So yes, I look different today because I have to go have a serious talk with a member of management today. But that's also kind of why I wanted to have this talk with you guys, is because a lot of things are going on. It's just chaos everywhere, all sides surrounding me, chaos. For those who haven't been following my story thus far, I am Jay Everett, also known as LynkPlaysGames. Welcome to my channel. Please have a seat. I promise I will get you some good and better content out shortly. Any games you want me to play, comment down below and I'll get to them, I promise. I'll try to, at least. I'm playing on mobile right now until I can get my laptop set up and start streaming. I'm gonna use my old TV as a monitor, if that will work. Starting off, when I started this channel, I was a very insecure person. I was very insecure about myself because I know by no means am I attractive. How I have a boyfriend right now is beyond me. But I'm a young trans YouTuber. I am female to male transgender, pre-T, pre-surgery, everything. I currently only bind and naturally have a low voice, so I guess I got lucky somehow. So basically, when I started this channel, I was insecure about myself and decided I was going to hide my face. I was going to be like corpse or something and like hide my face, and thought that would work very well for me. Though it made me just feel more insecure about myself and more, and more worried. Only due to the fact that, you know, I was worried that one day when I do show my face, it's not going to be the greatest. Everyone's going to be like, oh, gross. So I was like, you know what, might as well show it now. And, you know, I'll have this version of me to look back on, and you guys can follow my transition. So I figured that'd be great for you guys, to kind of get an insider look for those who don't know any trans people. Anyways, besides the point. So I ended up, throughout the whole time I was starting out this channel, I ended up going to driving classes and driving school to get my license as a 20-year-old. Yeah, I know. You can easily get it at 16. I know states vary. Those who are outside the US, United States, varies for when you can get your license and your permit. But where I live, it's 16 to get your permit, 17 to get a license. You have to have your permit for 1 year, unless you're over the age of 18. I got my permit right before I turned 18. I think it was right before I turned 18, or maybe after I turned 18, something like that. Anyway, so I got my license right before I turned 18, or my learners right before I turned 18, and I was gonna get my license, and I never was able to be taught how to drive. No one would ever teach me. No one would take the time with me. I was always working. I was always doing stuff for school. I was always doing that. I just never had the time to go driving like my little sister did. She got her license way before me. And then, after I started the channel, of course, I was just about to turn 21. And, I went through driving school. And, after I turned 21, I got my license. Also, I don't know if any of you remember when Georgia decided to mess up and say, yeah, you don't have to take a road test to get your license. I was one of those idiots who fell into that. Hence why I had to go to driving school. So anyways, I went to driving school, got that all done and dealt with. Had a big scare while actually driving for the first time with the driving school. I put that into the video, I've been AFK for a while or something, or I've been AFK, something like that. Basically, it scared the daylights out of me. a blue Honda Civic almost hit me when both me and my driving instructor cleared me to go across the road. Anyways, so following along, I ended up getting my license, and the day that I passed my driving test, I applied for the job I currently work at. From there, it's been really good. It's been about 7 months, or it's been quite a few months, I think. I think it's been way more than 7. I don't know at this point. I started January 26th. But anyways, so I worked at for a good while. I work front-end cashier and self-checkout. And along the way, I've learned you can't always trust everyone, you know, this, that, and everything else. And I realized the world is just super crazy with do we mask, do we not mask, vaccines, no vaccines, conspiracy theorists, and those who, you know, just follow what their family says. It's crazy and all uncertainty. But also through I had met my boyfriend. He works in a different department than me. I was always out having my break near his department, and one of his coworkers, who I like gotten close to, was just like, "You and him would be cute together," and I was like, "Oh, I'm not his type." And then I explained, I'm a trans man, like, it's not gonna work. And I straight up believe that wholeheartedly, and like, I admit, when I first saw him, I was like, he's pretty cute. And I was just like, there's no way, you know, I'm not his type. No, he's not exactly the type I normally go for. I think that's what works so well, is because the type I go for is, trash. Toxic, trashy men. Thankfully I'm done with that. But anyways, so we ended up started dating because I was night blind. I still am to an extent. I can see better with my glasses. I probably shouldn't. I shouldn't be driving at night, but I can if I need to. Like, basically my glasses have an anti-glare because the headlights from vehicles coming towards me kill me. Also, jackasses with their brights following so close behind me that make me want to brake check the crap out of them. They kill me too. And semis, don't get me started on semis. They don't know which ones they're laying, I swear. Anyways, so I was super night blind. My first week of driving at night, I was just like, I'm not gonna be able to see. And like, he's like, I'll follow behind you, or I'll go in front of you to make sure you get home safe. And I was like, okay, thanks. And that's when, like, he was super sweet and asked me, like, you know, what's your favorite place to go out to eat? My stupid self. My dumb self, guys. Deadass was just like, is he flirting? No, he's not flirting. Okay, I don't know, I don't have a favorite place because, you know, I was never really able to choose where to go get dinner ever, so, I mean, I'm fine with anything. Okay, well, what's your favorite food? And I'm like, well, I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, but not like in the traditional, like, some kind of meat and mashed potatoes. I like chicken or steak, pizza, and like we had conversations about stuff like that, and he was like, oh, okay, cool. Fucking dumbass, didn't realize he was gonna ask me out on a date. I think our first date, we got McDonald's and sat in Wendy's parking lot, not gonna lie. Anyways, besides the point, channel. So at that point, I think I was about to take my break from YouTube. and because work was getting chaotic. They didn't have me on a set schedule, so I didn't have time to record. I didn't have time to do this. I was always trying to find time to help my mom and do that and this. And what time is it? Speaking of time, I'm fixing to have to finish getting ready and head out, but let me try to run through this. So basically, I was just stuck in a hard place. I went on a break. I was just like, okay, I need to take a step back. Well, I was thinking this break was gonna be like maybe a week, maybe a couple weeks, not a whole handful of months. And I was like, ah, shit. I want to get back to that. I want to do that. This is my goal. Like, even if I don't become a professional YouTuber, gamer, whatever, I just want to do that, like, to have fun and, you know, be extra, like, extra meaning to my life. And to kind of summarize why I say that is, there's no better quote than, what Lord Minion 77 or Wade had said to me in one of his live streams. You know, it doesn't matter if you've got one person or 100 people watching, as long as you're making one person smile. Something like that. That's kind of a paraphrase. I'll throw up the clip right here.
It depends on your motivations. You know your true motivation. If your motivations are to have fun, then hopefully you're doing that anyway. If your motivations are more than that, I hate to tell you, but 50% of whatever is probably luck. Especially the early days. Getting discovered by people is a lot of luck. Especially now that everyone's doing it.
Subscribe to Wade.
Link 100 bits, plans to try to make others smile and have fun. Well, you should be able to do that already. It doesn't matter if you have 1 person or 1 million people watching. That is achievable no matter how many people you got there. Jesus Christ, what is all these 500s?
Anyways, but, you know, that's true. And I hope, like, one day this gets to the point where, you know, I can make a couple dollars off of it. It's not going to pay my bills or nothing. It's just going to be extra to, you know, buy more equipment for this and, you know, just keep leveling up. If I become professional at this, that's great. If I don't, I got my backup career out. Anyways, no, seriously though, I'm doing this channel to pretty much bring awareness to trans people and the struggles they face, and also to bring awareness to, you know, there's more than just cis straight YouTubers. And, you know, not all trans people are the same. And stuff like that. And, like, I just want to have fun and make you guys laugh and smile and, you know, make others feel seen, whether you are just, like, quirky, not quirky, but, like, weird, like me, in the sense of, I don't like certain textures of food. I don't let the food textures mess me up. I'm ADHD central. Like, I'm constantly off on a tangent, like I've done in this video many times. You know, I got a lot going on in life, and that's okay. And, you know, I'm okay with this, but not that, and this and that, and everything else. You know, I just kind of want to make people feel seen and heard and build a community out of this. And I don't care if it's a community of 5 or 500. But as of currently, what is going on with my life? So currently, I'm going to have to go down to 1 video a week, back just down to Wednesdays. It's chaos. And that swings into my next thing I wanted to say, why I'm looking so good. Today, I gotta go talk to one of the managers. It's the people lead. She's my ticket to switching departments. So, front end's about $12 an hour. And $12 an hour isn't gonna get me very far. It's just not. So, I'm trying to transfer to a department to make $14 an hour. The highest paying, like, entry job is $15.50, which is overnight, which I don't have the time for. Also, I don't have the stamina or energy for. Basically overnight is just stocking and like maintenance and stuff like that, and I couldn't. So I'm trying to transfer to the online grocery department, so, you know, that'd be good for me. I like to run around, I like to, you know, help people, so it's gonna be like less chaotic as the front end, because I'm constantly getting cussed out for something. I've started to say it's not a good day till I get cussed out. I used to say it's not a good day till I trip on the stairs. Now it's not a good day till I get cussed out. Because someone's always got something to yell at me for. Like, something could be just turned around on the shelf the wrong way, and that Karen's so coming barreling towards me. Like, she somehow knows that I'm not here for it. And she's just like, I'm like, I'm sorry. I never ever did that to me today. I don't want to do it again. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, they just sit there and cuss me out, and I'm just like, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry, ma'am. And like, I try to find solutions, like a good handful of the time. Half the time there's not. The other day, I actually got cussed out because this woman claimed I was stealing her money. This was down in the self-checkouts. She put her money in the machine, realized she didn't want to pay with cash, she wanted to pay with card. She wanted to pay the full amount with card. And I'm like, I'm sorry, ma'am. The only thing I can do for you is suspend this, bring it to another register, cancel it, and I will personally rescan everything so you don't have to. But that is our only two options. She claimed that I was trying to steal her money that way. And that I was gonna mess with the system and make it to so she can't get her money out, and then after she leaves, I'm gonna take her money out. And I'm like, no, ma'am, I promise that's not the case. I went up to the CSM at the service desk, and we were kind of like behind, so no customers were around. I was like, follow me. My team lead at the time was just like, oh god, what'd you do? I was like, okay, so this woman is like claiming I'm stealing her money, and because she put her money into the self-checkout and then decided she wanted to pay with it all on card and she wants her money back. I told her these are her two options, there's nothing else I can do. And so my team lead confirms that was the only thing I could do. So we go over there, she tells the woman the same thing, and the woman's like screaming about how she's gonna call the law on me and get me fired. And I'm just like, here's our two options. Like, me and my team lead both telling her, like, this is what we can do. This is the only thing we can do. And then it got to the point where she was just like, I'm just gonna pay the rest with card, and like shoved her card into the thing like so harshly. I'm shocked she didn't break it. And like she just left, claiming she was gonna report me. So I was like, okay, cool. I've also had people like say, oh my god, I'm gonna get you fired, I'm gonna report you. And I'm like, alright, you can leave. I've actually had one customer ask me how to report me. I'm sitting here thinking, like, any smart associate would not tell them. They'd give up some BS story. Like, I don't know. You can Google it. Stuff like that. They're gonna give them a runaround so the customer can't say nothing. I straight up, this customer was like, I'm reporting you. How do I do that? I said, 3 options. My CSM is over there. This is her name. Ask for her and let her know that you are unsatisfied with the way I handled the situation. You can call at a later time, ask to speak to a manager, and tell them my name is Jay with 2 Y's. I work on the front end. On the 3rd shift of the front end. I said, or you can call 1-800 and report me that way. I was like, that is a corporate level report. More than likely, I'll be taken more seriously. And the reason why they were complaining on me was something so dumb, honestly. Because I went over there to help them with their produce, and they asked me if I thought they were an idiot. And I said, no, not at all. I was just making sure, like, that this machine wasn't going to give you issues. The scale constantly messes up. And so really, I mean, I don't think I was going to get in trouble for that regardless. And I mean, I never did, so. But I think I'm done with the front end. It's time for me to go to a different department. Fingers crossed I get to talk to my people lead today because I do look good. And we get that straightened out and see what my next step in life is. So, yeah. Sorry it took so long to explain my life to you guys. So yeah. The main highlights of all this, if you just kind of like tuned out for a second, was playing like maybe Stardew Valley on your Switch like I do. Main highlights is I'm going down to one video every week on Wednesdays. And I'm going to be hopefully switching departments. So I might have different work times, and I might actually be able to, you know, enjoy most of my afternoons and record more for you guys. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.